Welcome back to Magoo's Reviews. All right, y'all. So pretty much, Drake back in the news again. Now, here's the thing: there's a leaked track that was supposedly leaked in which he's dissing DeMar DeRozan. Now, this is coming from SportsIllustrated.com, the article and stuff like that. Put a link in the description so you guys go check out the article yourselves. But pretty much it talks about how, Drake did sneak diss DeMar DeRozan. Now, remember, DeMar DeRozan used to play for the Toronto Raptors. DeMar DeRozan is a beast too. But now he plays for the Sacramento Kings. And DeMar DeRozan has talked about it in the past. I want to say it was on the Breakfast Club when he was talking about, him and Drake are cool, they're friends and stuff like that. But his relationship with Kendrick is different. Like, he grew up with those guys. Like, he's from that neighborhood. Like, that's his family, essentially. You know what I'm saying? And DeMar DeRozan was at the pop-out last year. Remember at the pop-out, Russell Westbrook was on stage, like, pretty much, Schoolboy Q, Big Boy, like, the West Coast was on the stage, you know what I'm saying? DeMar DeRozan, like, that's his friends, those his family, you know what I'm saying? So he was up there with them, rightfully so. Then on top of that, he was also in the Not Like Us music video. So, yeah, Drake was definitely upset about that. He was also upset at LeBron James, that's a different video for another day. But at the same time, yeah, now we have a leaked diss track in which he's going at DeMar DeRozan. So again, this comes from SportsIllustrated.com. It says, Drake goes after ex-NBA best friend on new track. Goes on to say, says, while Kendrick Lamar has kept his ongoing feud with Drake low-key since his Grand National Tour ended this summer, Drake isn't letting things go anytime soon. It looks like he's bringing another former friend into the beef, right? Goes on to say, in a recently leaked song by Drake, presumed to be on his upcoming album Iceman, Drake seemingly takes shots at DeMar DeRozan of the Sacramento Kings. Though he doesn't call him out by name, many fans gathered that Drake was talking about the NBA forward, right? Now, I'm going to save my thoughts for after I read this, right? It goes on to say, now this is the bar from the leaked song says, now this is Drake. When you was a part of the team, we used to be planning our Mexico trips in the spring. We must have been dealing with the spur of the moment, because why did we think you could get us a ring? Yeah, it's definitely a shot at him. Definitely a shot at him. Also, now just remember, that same game, there was a game in which the Sacramento Kings played the Toronto Raptors last year in Toronto. Drake was courtside with Chubbs, me mugging DeMar DeRozan. But at the same time, he jumped on commentary in which they were talking about DeMar DeRozan's, jersey being in the rafters. And he was talking about, man, I'll go there and rip it down myself and all that kind of stuff. And DeMar DeRozan kind of just shrugged it off at the end of the day after he was asked about it. Because it's very mean girl energy. You know what I'm saying? Drake is definitely in his feelings about all this. And it goes on to say at the end of the article, it says, on the track, Drake raps. Oh, I already read that, my bad. But pretty much, man, at the end of the day, my whole thing with the whole sneak dissing and stuff like that is you filed a lawsuit. You filed a lawsuit. At the end of the day, I don't care about no sneak dissing or no dissing ever. You filed a lawsuit because you said those lyrics defamed your name. You know what I'm saying? Like, being called that did damage to your reputation, all that kind of stuff, but you engaged in the battle. You know what I'm saying? So the filing no lawsuit thing at the end of the day, that's unhip hop. That's weak in my opinion. That's always weak. So to go there and start sneak dissing another man who is not a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. That's some bull. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we shall see what DeMar DeRozan thinks about it. Again, these are leaked tracks, and there are also people saying that there are also more songs leaked. Drake also was on call, I guess, with Aiden Ross, and they were talking about, man, how did the song get leaked and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of stuff going on with this Iceman thing. The Iceman episodes 1, 2, and 3, and I don't know if there's going to be an episode 4. So who knows what's going on with this Iceman? I'll be honest with you. But yeah, he was taking shots at DeMar DeRozan on here. Like I said, we shall see who's next. I don't see him taking shots at Kendrick or nobody, because it's like, you got a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of throwing shots at people? You know what I'm saying? If that lawsuit wasn't filed, then hey, that's a different story. But the fact that it was, I can't rock with that. But anyway, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section. Again, please don't forget to, I already said that. Hey, look, man, I work night shift. I'm tired. I'll see y'all soon. Have a good one.